Smarties. I have an engineering project for you today, and it is called What Can You Do with a Box? If your family is anything like mine, we have a lot of boxes around our house. We have small boxes, medium, we have large boxes. Sometimes we even get gigantic boxes, and I never like to recycle them or say goodbye to them until I have made them into something cool. You could make it into a French fry robot. You could make it into a little car by adding wheels. You could make it into an airplane. You could make it into a dinosaur. You could make it into a little friend. You could make it into almost anything. If you have a giant box, you could turn it into a little comfy couch so you can watch TV in it. So anyway, today your challenge is, what can you do with a box? I have some supplies lying around my house that I'm going to use for this project. I'm going to use foil, scissors, markers, tape, and some construction paper. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I don't want it to look like a box anymore. It is a recycled item, but I don't want it to look like trash. I want it to look like happy trash. There's a difference between happy trash and sad trash. The thing that's good about foil is it molds really easily, and you don't even have to tape it. The bad thing about foil is it can be sharp on the edges sometimes. So be very careful if you use foil. But look how quickly and easily and beautifully I covered my box. I'm going to turn mine into a little car. So that is the body of my car. And now I'm going to make some wheels. It won't actually roll this time, but next time I can definitely make it roll. Think about how you can make yours roll if you want to make a car. But the challenge is to make anything at all out of a box. So I folded my green paper in half so that my wheels would be symmetrical. I actually could have folded it into fourths or quarters so I could cut out 4 wheels at a time. But as it is, I cut out my first 2, and then I want all my wheels the same size so that it looks more realistic. You might want to go look at your car before you make a car and see how you can make it look kind of realistic. You could add so many cool details. I can't wait to see what you do with this project. Okay, so here are my 4 wheels, and I could glue them onto my car, or I could tape them. Tape is a little bit quicker because you don't have to wait for it to dry. So I'm making a little tape loop like that. And I'm going to put a wheel right there on one side of the car. Now I'm going to add my second wheel. If I wanted to get fancy, I could draw the little hubcaps inside of the wheel. That would be a good thing to do before I tape it on. Okay, that's one side of my car. Now here's my other side of the car. I'm going to make another tape loop. Have you ever made a tape loop before? It comes in handy when you don't have double-sided tape. It's good to innovate. If you don't have wheels, like I would like to have some plastic wheels, but I don't have them, so I'm innovating. I'm making some paper wheels, and it's going to be super duper awesome. So here are my 4 wheels. Now you have to ask yourself, what are the other details that will really make this look like a car? I am going to add a passenger. So here is going to be my passenger. I'm going to cut a little person and a little head. And then I'm going to cut the rest of the person. And then I'm going to draw a face on it so that it looks more realistic. Eyeballs. If you had time, you could make this just fantastic. Some hair, a shirt, some stripes. Okay, so here's my little person. And my person is going to be at the front of the car driving. I'm going to make her sticking up like this. There she is. And you can make her stand up just like that. You can put another passenger next to her. I'm going to need some headlights on the front of my car. So if my little person wants to drive at night, they can turn the lights on. They can be any shape you want. They can be hearts. They can be diamonds. Mine are going to be these 2 little ovals. And once again, I'm going to make a craft loop and put it on the front like that. There's one headlight. I'm going to need tail lights in the back too. Don't forget about that. So the cars behind you can see you coming and going. Okay, so that's what I have so far. I have a driver, I have headlights, I have wheels. I can add some details to my wheels, like I said I was going to do, like that. You can actually go out and look at a wheel and copy it a little bit better. But here's my plan so far. Spokes. Okay, and then I think that I might add a license plate in the back. So I'm going to make a triangle, and then I'm going to make up a license plate. And my license plate is going to say Smarties, because that's what I wanted to say. I'm going to write in all capitals, SMARTIES, Smarties. So that when you see this car driving down the road, you'll go, oh, that's a Smartie car. I like that car. That's an awesome car. So there is my car. I can always add more details to it, but I'm pretty happy with it for now. When I have more time, I'm going to add another passenger beside me, and then I might add my dog sitting in the back, and I might add some extra details to it. So have fun with this engineering challenge. What can you make with a box? Bye, Smarties.